It's June, which means summer is practically here. And while most people think that online selling is dead during the summer, it doesn't have to be. If you know the right products to sell, then you can actually do quite well as a dropshipper over the summer. So in this video, I'm going to show you 10 winning products that you can dropship into your own store right now. So when you think about summer, what do you think about? Going outside, going on some new adventures, and maybe bringing your dog along with you. So one product we've seen popping off recently are these dog hose attachments. So basically what these do is these attach to your hose. You can put some soap in here and allows you to easily clean your dog outside without having to bring them inside while they're really muddy and then bring them into the shower inside the house. So what I love about this is that this solves a big problem. People don't want their houses to get muddy after their dog's been out for a walk or out for a hike with them. So this product solves that issue. So I came over here to Amazon and I see that this is being sold by a lot of different sellers. And usually what I'm looking for when I find a product like this that's popping off is someone that's selling it for as cheap as possible while still getting great reviews. And that's why I'm zeroing in on this product right here, this listing right here, because this one is much cheaper than the other ones, but it still has decent reviews. So I can go ahead and list this own product into my own store and sell it and tap into this market and be able to beat a lot of the other sellers because the price is so much lower than all the other ones here on Amazon. Now, of course, scrolling down, I've already found it cheaper somewhere else like this one, but this doesn't have that great of reviews. And this one as well, it's a few dollars cheaper and the reviews are okay, but there's not that many of them. I think this one maybe would be the next best one for $9, 695 reviews. So actually looking at it now, I think this would be the one I would actually list into my own store. So I can sell it for as cheap as possible while taking advantage of this product that is really popping off. Now, of course, you don't just want your dog to be nice and clean during the summer, you want to be nice and clean as well. But that's really hard if you're out camping and don't have a shower with you. So one product that I've seen do really well during the summertime are these camping showers. And these allow you to put water into them, and then you can have this shower head coming down so you can take advantage of a nice shower at a campsite, even if you're just in something like a tent and not like an RV that has water in it. So there's a lot of these available on Amazon. I'm zeroing in on this one right here because it's the cheapest one I'm seeing on the page and it has great reviews. And it's a better deal because you get two of them here as opposed to the other ones, which you only get one for more money. So that's one that I could definitely sell into my own store. And the reason this is doing so well during the summer is because camping is very popular in the United States. And it's very popular in the summer. Now that kids have off from school, a lot of families are going out, they're traveling, they're camping, they're doing tent camping, and they still want a way to shower. And this enables them to do that. It solves a problem, so it's a great product to be selling during the summer. A companion product to that one is something like this. There are these privacy shower tents. I personally wouldn't sell this one because it's too much money, but this is a little bit of a bonus item. You can go ahead and look this up. I'm sure you can find this for much cheaper, and then people can actually shower inside of this for a bit of privacy while they are camping. Now, once people are done camping and they return back home, they're going to want to entertain friends at home, guests at home, have people over for a barbecue, and then spend long hours into the night just entertaining them. So along those lines, something that people love to start to do during the summer is to make their house look nicer, specifically the outside of their house. So one thing that we see always does so well during the spring and summer are these outdoor solar pathway lights. Every single year, we see a lot of these selling on the different marketplaces. And what's great about these is that these stick right into the ground, so they're so easy to set up, and they're solar panels on top. So you never have to worry about charging them. So a lot of people see these, they think, oh, that's gonna be so easy for me to use and so easy for me to put into my yard. Let me go ahead and get those because they look so nice and they just elevate the look of your house. And coming over here to Amazon, you can see that there are some cheaper ones here, like this one just for $23 and has absolutely great reviews. And you'll notice that a lot of these come in about 6-packs or 12-packs. So this is a good deal for this one right here. Let's see if we can find something a little bit cheaper, but I'm not really seeing. Oh, here we go, right here. 173 reviews for about $20, and it's actually more. This is an 8-pack. So this is the one that I would actually list into my own store. It's got good photos as well. So we're going to have a winning product because, like I said, these sell every single year. They are very, very popular. Now, along the same line, this is a new product that I've seen recently that is just really, really cool. And I think a lot of other people think the same thing because this has been selling really well for a lot of sellers. It's these LED string lights. But what makes this unique is that they're actually retractable. So they fold or they wheel into this container right here. And then when you're ready to use it, you just pull them out and you can set them up in your yard or while you're camping. And it just looks really, really nice. And it's very portable because they're battery powered. So these have been doing really well. And while this one may not exactly solve a problem, although you could argue that it does solve a problem because it provides light outside, more so what this does is this has that wow factor. And that's primarily what we're looking for when we're looking for products to dropship. Either products that solve a problem, have a wow factor, or one other criteria which I'll look at, which I'll show you later with you. So this one is definitely more of that wow factor because it's something new, it's something unique, it's something we haven't seen before, and it definitely catches people's attention. And as you see here, you can buy this for about $20 on Amazon, maybe $19, and sell it into your own store. And because it has that wow factor, it's going to catch people's eyes, and they're very likely to make an impulse purchase of this product. So definitely a winner this summer. This one has very much been popping off. Now moving right along to product number 5. As I said before, during the summer, lots of people like to elevate the way their house looks on the outside. And that includes things like gardening. So during the summer, you will see anything related to gardening doing very, very well during the summer. But one product that this year we really see taking off are these garden kneeler benches. So what these are is, let's say you're outside gardening, you can walk around with this bench. It's very lightweight and easy to carry. And it has these pockets in it so you can put all your gardening tools. But also it has this bench on it. And you can actually kneel or sit on this to make gardening more comfortable. So if it's something higher up, you can sit on it, or you can flip it over and kneel on it like this to be able to work in the dirt in the ground, to be able to save your knees while you're gardening. So this is something that we've seen doing really well this summer, and there's a lot of them available here on Amazon. This is a bit more of a pricier product than a lot of the other ones that I'd be selling on eBay or other marketplaces. Really, the cheapest I've seen this for is about $30, and those ones don't have a lot of reviews. The ones with the great reviews are just a little bit more, like $32, but then it doesn't have the pockets. So really, the cheapest one we're looking at here is about $40 if you want all the features included, like the pockets, and of course, ones with great reviews. So it's definitely a little bit more pricey, but we are seeing it selling. We are seeing it doing well. And even if this product doesn't do well, again, look at anything related to gardening. So gardening tools, any gardening product like that, gardening gloves, and list those into your store because as a bonus, because those ones always do very well during the summer. Now, whenever I'm planning my month ahead when it comes to listing products, I always like to see if there's any holidays that month. And of course, in June, we have Father's Day. Now, the great thing about holidays like Mother's Day or Father's Day is that anything can be a gift. So you're going to see that leading up to these holidays, more items are going to sell in general, and you really don't need to have any type of specific gift. Like, I know a lot of people think you have to sell those mugs that say #1 best father in the world. I've never been that successful selling those, and it's just such a short period of time when those items would sell. Instead, I like to list up more products that I think people would buy a father as a gift, but that would also sell all year long. So the product I am zeroing in on are hand tool sets. Really anything related to tools does well for Father's Day. But specifically, I like these tool sets because they have a higher perceived value because it is a bundle of a bunch of items. And I do like to find ones that are usually more generic, meaning they're not like a brand name that most people know. So right away, I love this one right here. Not only is it one of the cheapest sets on the page, but it's like a brand that no one really knows, which makes it easier for us to sell it without people going around checking for cheaper prices elsewhere. And you see it also has great reviews, so customers are going to be happy with this. Now, like I said before, this is going to sell leading up to Father's Day, but even after that, this item will remain in my store and will continue to sell all year long because this is an item that people need all year long. Now, similar to that, wallets are also a very popular product for Father's Day and is, of course, something that will continue to sell after Father's Day as well. And over the past few years, what we've really been seeing are wallets like this really taking off. They're like these minimalist, slim wallet, card wallets, I should say, that look like this. These have just done so well, and they have sort of that wow factor because they're a lot different than traditional wallets. They really catch people's attention, and people love to buy these as gifts. So I am definitely going to be recommending that you list these into your stores to try to take advantage of some of those Father's Day sales. Now, like I mentioned before, whenever I'm looking for products to sell, I always like to make sure that they fit into one of at least 3 different categories. 1, does it solve a problem? 2, does it have a wow factor? Or 3, is there data that proves that it is a popular product? Because a lot of times what I've noticed is that I'll look at a product and say, this is never going to sell. But then we look at the data and it shows us otherwise. So you better believe that despite my intuition, I'm still going to list that product into my store. So to help me with that, I always use this software called Zeek. This is specifically designed for dropshippers to help us find winning products by giving us data on which products are selling the best on marketplaces like eBay. So Zeek actually has a lot of product research tools built into this platform, but the one I'm going to look at today is called the Trending eBay Niches section right here. Because what this will show you are different product categories that are really taking off right now, that are very hot and popular right now. So for instance, we can see that electric fly bug zappers are doing really well right now. So what I can do is I can click on this, and this will actually scan that category for me and show me more insights into which of these products are doing well. So that's what I've done, and coming down here, I can see what types of fly zappers are doing well. So we have these stand-up ones right here. These have sold over 284 times in the past month. Then we have something like this, which looks a little bit nicer. Maybe it's nicer to have in your house. This is sold 170 times in total. And then, of course, we have the classic tennis racket style bug zapper. This is sold 148 times in total. So this is a product that I personally never would have thought of. But now that I see it, it's like, of course these are going to do well going into the summer when people just hate mosquitoes, they hate bugs, they're starting to come out a lot more. And people need a solution for that. And this definitely solves a problem. So what I would do is I would go over to Amazon and find these. So I would find some of these tennis racket ones. I would find ones that look like this because we see multiple of those here on this page, and go ahead and list those into my own store. So returning back here to the Trending eBay Niches section and scrolling down, let's see what else is available in here. So we see that portable car vacuums have been doing quite well. And that's another one that's like, oh duh, like why didn't I think of that? During the summer, as we move into it, people love to do their spring cleaning. They want to make their houses and their cars look a lot nicer. So of course, people want things like car vacuums. So I went ahead and scanned that category, and coming down here, we can see that there are a lot of these that are doing so well. So like this one is sold 171 times in the past month. We have this one that sold 128 times. This one has sold 118 times. And I'm noticing a pattern here. They all kind of look the same, right? They kind of look like hair dryers. So what I would do is I would go over to whatever supplier I'm using, like Amazon, and try to find ones that look just like this or very similar to this, and then go ahead and sell these into my own store because I know that this type of portable vacuum for your car does quite well. So the final product research tool I want to show you here on Zeek is this one here on the bottom left called Trending Dropshippers. So what this is actually able to identify for you are different dropshippers on eBay that are doing really well right now. You can see like this seller has done $12,000 in sales in the past month, but we have some that have done over $30,000 in sales just with dropshipping. And what I can now do is I can scan this seller's store and take a look at all the products that they're selling. And it actually ranks them from the most popular product down to the least. So at the top here, we see this wall liner. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but the second one here is this garden hose reel, and it's sold 118 times in the past month. And again, this is one that I didn't think of myself, but of course, if people are gardening more, they want to make their house on the outside look nicer, they need a way to organize and store their hoses. And this is how they do this, with some sort of garden hose reel holder, I should say. So again, I would just find something on Amazon, try to find the cheapest one possible that still has good reviews. And because I have data, because I know this product is doing well, because Zeek is telling me it is, this is a product that we know is going to do well if we are dropshipping ourselves. So there you go. Those are 10 products that you can dropship right now, plus some bonus ones as well. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And then check out the description down below because I have a lot of free resources for you. I have a free guide on the best software to use for dropshipping, including the one I showed you here today, which includes a link where you can get a free trial of the software. And there's also a guide in there for the best suppliers to use for dropshipping. So definitely check those out in the description down below while you're giving the video a thumbs up. Then also make sure to subscribe to the channel because I always release a video like this every single month where I give you at least 10 products that you can dropship, winning products. I give them to you absolutely for free, so you might as well subscribe so you don't miss out on those videos. And you can add more of these into your store to really increase the chances of you making money with dropshipping. So thanks so much for checking out the video, and I'll see you in the next one.